Hey guys, Susanna here. Some of you've probably already seen this on Instagram and on the Facebook page, but here is what I've done and what I'm doing for the Roxy's Journal of Stitchery that is kicking off this month. I'm really excited to be able to participate in that. So I've got my own collaboration with 6 other talented ladies, but I've also got this that I'm really looking forward to. So here's the cover page that I had done, and I'll show you in a minute too. I got a beautiful package from the Dollhouse Vintage. Love it. So that's some of the bits and pieces that I've used in here. Like that's one of her yo-yos. I already had these. I think these might have been some that I got from my collaboration last year. So love this, the turkey work here. It just happens to be really fluffy cotton fabric, and it just turned out really fluffy. So this is a doily. Beautiful tablecloth, and it's actually been done on where did I hear it? Yeah, I got some of this beautiful linen napkins and what are these, placemats. I might actually use these as placemats. They smell really nice, but I used the napkin and this is the bits that are left over as the actual background, because I wanted to incorporate some of that. Not that you can see it, you can sort of see it a little bit in there, but yeah, I just wanted something a little bit different. I was inspired by Sarah and Rachel. So this is actually a doily. The only bit I haven't done are these 2 flowers here and the leaves, because that's part of the doily, but I've done everything else. Like I've done all that and everything else. I just really like the doily and the beautiful little vintage laces, so cute. And here's my sample piece. I just made it into one piece. The 20 on one. I'm probably going to make a tag or something and write down what they all are, because I've numbered them, but I might put a tag or something like that on the other page. So, but I found I might even use these as pages. That might be good. So it just sort of seems a bit of a waste because you cover it. I found this awesome book, the Stitchery book, for my cover. I was going to use another book when I started on this, but then I found this, and so I've made this one probably more, it's a little bit bigger than that, so they're more going to be this page, but that's all right. That's going to be attached onto the pages. It's really, I actually quite like that. Oh, printed in Holland. Oh, there you go, that's cool. Yeah, so perfect book for that. I just love it. I'll have to take out the spine because it's not big enough, but I might even be able to use the spine, the Stitchery book in. I might even use that on the tag that I'm going to make, the write out what the stitches are. So, but yeah, so it's got that on the front, and then these little bits on the back. So it's a vintage little book, so I quite like it. I'll probably put some lace or something like that on the inside. I'll have to just take the spine off, but I love it. So that's that. And then I got this in the mail. I have used bits and pieces already, whereas this is extra bits and pieces that I used for the leaves. This is from my stash. The little bits and pieces that I got from actually well, it's from some of the shirts. Some of them are from Forage, a Christmas one. I got this for Christmas. It was wrapped around a bar of soap, and it smells divine. It's actually a Liberty fabric, and I thought, well, that would go really nice. So I'm sort of basing, I used some of these pieces already in this, and I'm basing a lot of my colourway and everything in these. This is from Doll's House Vintage, which Rachel put down in her list of places to go. A bit nasally at the moment. Beautiful, beautiful fabric. See, I've already made a leaf out of that, and that one as well. So I'll probably be using some of these pieces throughout. Just love them, and I like that. I'd rather have a lot of smaller pieces. How good does it go with the book? Then you know, lots of bigger pieces, because that's all you need. Isn't that beautiful? Gingham. Very nice. Tiny, it's like a really thin quilt. I love it. Really nice. That'd be a good base for a brooch or something like that. You know, one of those little handmade brooches you can make. Beautiful, beautiful. Got a couple of these. I think she threw in a little bit of extra pieces. That'll make a good leaf. And I like that, you know, some of them have got like, that's all part of the age. So pretty. I think that's a French piece. That was folded over and was like that. So I unpicked it and I thought, I'm going to keep that too, because it's got this really fine, soft, beautiful. So they're definitely worth it. Oh, this is from my own stash, but the colours went really well. Definitely worth, definitely want to use that in there. It's just so beautiful. It does take a little while to get here from England, and you know, the price doubles, but it's still worth it. Gorgeous. I love this piece. I think you can tell it's a real French style fabric. They're just so pretty, just gorgeous. So thank you very much, Rachel, for enabling me to buy these beautiful, beautiful fabrics. Yeah, and to Deborah from Doll's House Vintage. Just beautiful. She has the most gorgeous stuff on her stall. I think when you live in England, you're nice and close to France, and you can get some really good stuff. I'm a bit jealous of the guys that live over in Europe. Beautiful, just so pretty. Oh, Laura Ashley, by the looks of it. Got Laura written there. Yep. Oh, that's just so pretty. So pretty. I love the soft. I really like this. It's not really normally what I'd go for, but I quite like it. The little birds. That'd be a really nice one to have as a base, and then just stitch with the birds. And oh, how pretty is that? Like a really soft pink. Go beautifully with, you know, something like that. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Just so pretty. And I love it. Really pretty, pretty bits. So that's a lot of the fabrics, and then these are some of the quilted pieces. I like the thin ones. The thick ones are nice too. They're probably good for different projects, but look at the fabric on that. But I do like the thinner ones. Beautiful. This is quite vintage. I quite like the back as well, and they're all. They all smell so beautiful. So she obviously washes everything, which is really nice. Beautiful. It's an oldie, you can see that. So, oh, there was yo-yos as well in the pack. I've already used one of them on my thing. So there you go. That's the type of stuff that you get in when you get those packs. They're just beautiful and well worth it. Well worth the money that you pay for it. It's just beautiful. Nice to have a treat. I mean, I make up packs of my own, but I am not always lucky enough to get French stuff. And, you know, Australia's only 200 years old, so we haven't, like, we've got vintage and some antique stuff, but not the stuff that you get over from France and England. Oh, so there you go. So that's just some of the stuff I'll be using. I'll plonk that in there as well. And actually, I might even plonk that in there. I may use them for the pages. Now I've got something else quick to show you as well. My beautiful sister was going over to one of her friends' place who lives in the country, and this is, it's like a vintage, almost antique Sanderson fabrics, and these are being washed. They smell beautiful. Her friend's husband was out the back and he was pulling apart an old Jacobin lounge set. Just gorgeous. So and he was just throwing them away, and sadly he'd already burnt some of the fabric, so my sister managed to rescue that you know, what I've got here. So you know, best Christmas, she said, oh, you know, I feel a bit stingy giving you this because for Christmas, and I'm like, this is the best Christmas present you can give me ever. But you know, stingy, like, it's awesome. She knows that I do kits and packs and everything, so I'm going to have to come up with a design. But because it's beautiful, thick upholstery, like, it's thick but it's not overly thick, so I was maybe thinking maybe I could make a bag, or I don't know, I'm going to have to come up with some sort of project and share this with you guys. Had like the edging on there, it even got on it some of the old ropey sort of stuff that was in the edges, so I thought, oh yeah, I could probably use them, especially if you're going to use bag. But yes, quite beautiful, big, and you know, vintage Sanderson. I thought it was Sanderson, and it wasn't until I was looking through the bits and pieces that I noticed that it did have, I've managed to found the label, so it's just gorgeous. I love, I mean, this, you know, make you do beautiful embroidery and stuff over that. So it sort of looks in the camera a little bit grey, but it's sort of a greeny, see, that's the original, I'd say, but I actually really like the faded look. It's almost got a bit of a peachy, so that's how you can see it's older, but I love that. That matches that. So I've got quite a bit of it, but and thank goodness that my sister rescued, but she said it was quite a bit to unpick, and this is quite a big piece as well. But because they're such big central florals, I'm just going to have to think of something that I can make up. And look at that, it's all the same fabric, but I want to share this with you guys, so I'm going to make up some sort of kit and design on how to use it. This big piece here, I was actually thinking, I've been wanting to make a jacket or something really nice that I can slow stitch and all that, so that big piece I might use as a jacket. Yeah, so there you go. Even though I may not get some of the French stuff, I still get antique-y, you know, someone obviously bought this in a Jacobin lounge. It was an antique, so it would be pretty old Sanderson fabric. So yeah, I'm like, oh yay, I'm glad I found that on there, because I thought it was, but now I know it definitely is. So there you go, guys. Well, thank you very much. I thought I'd just show you that extra. I'm very excited to be starting on this and working along with you guys to do our little stitchery book. Okay, I will catch you later. Thank you for watching. Bye.